At the airport right now, we're checking in and gonna get on the flight to Cusco. So yeah, I'm tired. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. We get off the plane. There's cocoa leaves. Chilling. Just landed in Cusco, and man, I am tired. I need some coffee.
All right, we need to get to the hotel first.
And they just got cocoa leaves everywhere. Yeah. Getting a taxi to our first hostel that we'll be staying at. Never stayed in a hostel before, so this will be interesting. We were just in a taxi, but going up these like inclines up here, some car in front of us ended up getting stuck, and oh my gosh, I can barely talk. The altitude is so high up here, you can barely like breathe, so I'm like winded easily. Our taxi driver told us that the hostel that we're staying at is right up the road, so we figured we can just get out, might as well, and find it, I guess. Man, good thing for these backpacks, because it would really suck right now if we had like carry on like wheel luggage. Whew. Oh yeah, there's a sign to the hostel. Whew. Baby, are you winded?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure it's not.
You know we're not like out of shape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's just altitude up here.
Here's the hostel that we're staying at. Has arrows to it, so
wow,
not that far.
As soon as I landed, you know, I started feeling like a little heavier.
Yeah.
Like harder time breathing.
I think once we got out here, it definitely, the view up here is to die for.
No, it's not to die for.
I mean,
anyways,
you're like, psych.
Look at all the way.
Oh my gosh, we have to go up all those stairs. Okay.
Oh, actually, it's right there.
Where? Okay, good. It's like right up there. Hey, pup.
It's like almost like the ones.
They have a lot of like stray dogs just wandering around in Lima, so I definitely wouldn't doubt if it's the same here. Got to our room. We wanted to get the hostel experience and stuff, so pretty excited about it. I'm cold. I don't know how many degrees it is out here, but it's cold. The higher the altitude, obviously, the colder it'll get, but whew, man, that was crazy when I was like trying to go up the stairs and just walking that short of a distance just got me exhausted. You can totally tell the difference between the altitude from being in Lima yesterday and in Cusco today. Here's our room. Very homey. There's a door. We have a window right here. That's the dining area out right ahead. And then our bathroom's out in the hall, right across the hall from that door. So what are you thinking, babe?
Thinking where to go eat. I want to get out and explore.
Well, how about you should get our thoughts together while we have Wi-Fi?
Yeah, well, see, I just downloaded it, so.
Okay, so we should be able to find it.
Yeah, I'll have a map on here, so I can figure it out. But yeah, I'm ready to get out and go explore.
All right.
Cusco looks a lot cooler than
Lima. Yeah, it does. It'll be fun to explore. I'm excited about it. I love the hostel. The hostel is like pretty badass.
What I like is that it's not American. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like it's not like a fancy hotel that you're used to back in the States.
Yeah. You know it's not American because there's no American plugs. I'm trying to put on this dark circle roller, and it's taking forever because the pressure from the altitude is causing the roller ball to like pressurize or something, and it's not rolling under my eye, and none of the product's distributing out. So I'm having to like close it or like push in the ball and get stuff, and it's like flying everywhere, like the product. Just like, what is going on? But I finally got some on. Here is a view from the dining area. So pretty out here. How close these cars get. The roads are so narrow. The dog. hanging out. That's so cool. Jesse just picked up a beanie from this fair trade store, and it's
made with
cool.
alpaca.
It shows you what it's made out of.
It tells you
the weaver, the person who made it,
the little community where it came from.
Oh wow!
And they look, it's like all handmade stuff, and it helps support the community. So that's why I liked it. You know what I'm saying?
We're at a little cafe, bar cafe joint thing coming along. It's nice, quaint, quiet. We just ordered some cappuccinos and some sandwiches. Just getting something light to eat. This is like some type of bread, I'm not sure, but it's toasted and there's ham and cheese on it. It looks so good. Yeah, bread is crunchy. When you bite into it, the cheese is delicious. Right?
The cold cheese.
Yeah.
The hot ham. The bread.
Historic district of Cusco, and it is so lively out here. So many people, just so much activity going on, and I absolutely am obsessed with this place. It's gorgeous. Taking a little break, probably gonna have a beer or something, hang out. Take a look at this view.
Shara is feeling altitude sickness. The noodle festival.
Aquí te voy a dejar.
What you think?
This sucks. By altitude sickness, I've thrown up like 4 times.
Come on, let's go inside. Almost there. Definitely no joke.
No, it's not.
I thought I was ready for it. It wears you out, and it wears you out quick. Whew. What? Home sweet home.
Wow. So what a rest of the day. After that beer we had, I just felt so nauseous. I'm guessing it was the beer that did it, because we later found out that drinking like alcohol or whatever like doesn't help altitude sickness. And I ended up like throwing up all the beer, and yeah, it was crazy. I threw up like twice, and then we still had to like do a tour, and we got on the bus for that. And I got off and I wasn't having it. I started gagging again. I was like throwing up, and I was like, I told Jesse I couldn't do it. There was no way that I could do 4 hours of driving and walking. So I had to sit on a bench, and I just like sat there, tried to get myself together. We said screw the tour, and then we went back to the hostel, and right when I got here I just like crashed out. And then I woke up for a couple, like what, 10-15 minutes, and then you got food. And I wanted to go with them, but I got up to grab my phone, and I was like, yeah, I can't go. I just got nauseous. This is the first time I've gotten up, and I'm feeling alright right now so far. Nausea, I have a headache, and it's all like altitude sickness symptoms. So I've just been like eating a lot of the coca candies, and that is like it's like a coca leaf, and it's made into a candy, and that's supposed to help with like altitude sickness. So we got some of those, and then the guy downstairs working at the hostel, he brought up some coca tea, and I drank that, and so hopefully that helps. You going in on that food, baby?
I'm telling you, I'm starving, and it's delicious.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
It is just a calzone.
Mm-hmm.
It's got meat, cheese, delicious, and it goes down great with the one and only Coca-Cola.
So I'm gonna try to eat. I need to drink some water. I'm super dehydrated. I can feel it. For those of you guys that are watching who are considering coming out here, check out the area. Be very, very aware of the altitude sickness. The higher the altitude, obviously, like we are over 11,000 feet in the air right now, and we didn't think nothing of it. We were like, oh, we'll be all right.
We should have took warning when the first thing we see at the airport is coca leaves.
I know. Remember, yeah, at the airport we just saw coca leaves, and we're just like, okay, you know, like I felt fine at that point. But no, this is no joke. Machu Picchu is at 8,000 feet, or a little less than 8,000 feet, and they say to check out that right when you get to Cusco first, so then you can kind of like acclimate yourself to 8,000 feet elevation, then make your way to Cusco, because that's 11,000 feet. But we just said F it and came straight here. And I'm paying for it now. Jesse has a little headache. He said he can feel the pressure in his head.
But I ain't letting it hold me down.
Hey, you didn't have to throw up. That shit sucked. And embarrassing. All these people staring at me. Little Peruvian girls that were like coming out of school, walking around. They were like watching me and laughing. They were like 8. I was like, oh my god.
You see them whispering in each other's ears?
And they're like smiling and laughing at me. I'm like, shit. I'm like gagging my guts out. Oh yeah, check out this view that we have in the dining area though. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. The camera definitely does not do it justice. It's like so lit up. Gorgeous. I'm feeling a bit better. Definitely slept a lot last night and got some much needed rest. This morning I don't feel as nauseous, but I'm still like trying to take it easy, you know? How you doing, babe?
I'm great.
Gracias.
Gracias.
We're just having breakfast this morning at the hostel, and I have some bread. What is this?
This is a pancake.
Oh, pancakes, some scrambled eggs, and some coca tea. And that should help with like my altitude sickness, so I'm just drinking some more of that.
Tell them what coca tea is.
Coca is a plant that is, you know, here from many like different parts of South America, and it's a cash crop. And what else?
It's harvested in South America, but the Peruvians use it for to cure altitude sickness.
Yeah.
Or so they say. And it looks like that.
Yeah, here's what it looks like. They have it in leaf form, where it's like the actual dried leaves of it, which you can see this everywhere. Like this is all we saw around the airport when we got here, and then they have it in like an actual tea form. Which one is it? Or a bagged tea form. That's what they have it in.
Leaf tea. I'm telling that the locals will just sometimes just sit there and chew on it.
Locals will just sit there and chew on this if it's like bad. But then the people here just told me to mix in the leaf and the tea bags to make it a little bit more potent. Looks like they have a little festival market going on. We're just gonna walk around and check it out. Sitting at a coffee/marketplace that we just found walking around. Gonna grab some coffee and just hang out for a little bit. I got this really beautiful all leather purse at the market down there. It was so pretty, I couldn't pass it up. They wanted like 45 sols for it. And that's not bad at all. That's equivalent to how much?
About 15 bucks.
15 bucks in American dollars. And that is nothing compared to what you would buy a leather purse for in the States. And it's completely made out of all leather. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Handmade.
Yeah, and it's handmade. I don't know, I had to have it. I'm feeling a lot better, happy that I'm able to walk around and get some fresh air. That's definitely nice. So we're walking around this temple called Qorikancha, and it's said to be like the main temple of the Incas.
And after the conquest of the Spanish in 1530, I think, 1530,
They built
a
temple.
Christian
Yeah.
Christian church on top of this.
Yeah, over the ruins.
But the ruins are still here, as you can see.
Like you can still see some of the ruins that are kind of added into it, like all that right here. And then there's more ruins over there. Here is part of the ruins, as you can see. So old. It's like embedded into the walls.
Like the rest of this was covered like that. Like the Spanish tore down everything that was Incan and then painted over it.
This is absolutely gorgeous view. Yesterday, when I started getting the altitude sickness and was throwing up all over the joint, this is where I was hanging out. Wasn't it this one? This bench or that bench? It was like straight up front because I didn't go far.
It is this one, but I'm telling you, it's that perfect.
No, it wasn't. It was one of these right here. I was seriously throwing up all over the place. It was not a good sight. Man, that was horrible. I literally never thought I would experience altitude sickness, and I did. Of course, I would be the lucky one. Decided to get some KFC for lunch. I'm hoping that that'll kind of help settle my stomach a little bit.
Probably won't.
Hopefully.
Yeah, but upset stomach, what should we do? Add some greasy chicken.
Babe, why would you say that?
Just telling the truth.
Anyways, I hope it'll help. I haven't really eaten much since I've gotten to Cusco. KFC in Peru. Got the 2-piece chicken and a side of fries. How's your sandwich?
Perfect. It actually tastes better than American.
I bet you it does.
It's our fries.
Really? Those are good. This is what the dining area looks like. It's really clean. Enjoying this beautiful scenery. And we're just about to go into this place. It's like a business called Faces of Cusco. And they have little classes that you can do. Like they have a supermarket class. They have a salsa dancing class. They have something else. But what we're going to be doing like chocolate baking. And I think what's included in that is wine tasting and like pottery painting. So yeah, that sounds like a good time. We're really excited.
bad?
You said the chocolate is like Peruvian chocolate?
That's Peruvian chocolate. It's semi-dark chocolate, I think.
Yes.
What is this semi-dark? Semi-dark. Semi-dark? That's even chocolate de Peru.
Yes.
Sí.
This is like the caramel and the chips ahoy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's awesome. That's an awesome combination.
Just walked out of the Faces of Cusco, and wow, that was literally like the most funnest thing I've done since we've been here. They gave us so much information. We were able to make chocolate. We were we painted vases. They gave us a bunch of information, like places to eat, places to go to and chill, and it was just so nice. A very friendly, homey environment. Definitely recommend it if you guys come to Cusco. You guys just search up Faces of Cusco, and you can take like numerous classes with them, and they're very friendly, very, very good people. Puppies. The altitude is no joke. Still winded. We are at Morena. It's a Peruvian kitchen. What did you get to drink?
Alright, so this is pisco sour, which is like a local Peruvian liquor that they make. But it's mixed in with like I guess like a fruit juice or something. So.
Ah, taste it.
It's got like a tequila taste.
I would ask for a sip, but I'm scared.
I like a little frothy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely tastes like tequila.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's really good though.
Is it strong?
Yeah, I would say it's probably pretty strong. It's pretty good. I can tell that if I were to drink after I drink that, I'm probably gonna be pretty buzzed. But it's all good.
And then I just have some water and some coca tea. That's all I've been living off of today, and it seems to be working. Oh my gosh, this looks so good.
It smells good. You can smell it?
Oh yeah. This is exactly what I needed. We are seeing Plaza de Armas at night, and it is absolutely beautiful out here. Everything's all lit up. It's still quite alive. Seriously loving Cusco. It's amazing out here. Definitely happy that we're spending a few days, or we're spending more days here than we are in Lima. Which, I mean, Lima was absolutely beautiful too, but this is like more authentic, traditional city.
Historic, much more historic.
Very, yeah, extremely historic. Also see like the villages and the houses up in the hills. Just got done with our briefing for Machu Picchu tomorrow, and they were just telling us about the train ride up to the city and all that fun stuff. I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm not so happy about waking up at, what, 3 in the morning?
I'm probably wake up at 3:30.
Yeah. It's gonna be a whole day full of stuff. We're not gonna be back in Cusco till like 10, 11 at night or so. Yeah.
He said,
He said 10.
should be.
At a restaurant called Imperio, and we just ordered some food. It is alive down there right now. I guess it's Peru.
Peru versus Paraguay in the Copa America third place game. So third place Peru.
Yeah, and Peru ended up winning this game 2-0. So like everyone is like down there beeping the horns, freaking out, yelling, and like celebrating and stuff. It's pretty cool to watch and experience.
Yeah, if you didn't know already, the entire world watches soccer or football. Everyone knows it. Peru is no exception to it.
Right?
Everyone's been watching the Copa America for the last month or so.
Yeah. Jesse's food came up, and what'd you get, babe?
Got an alpaca tenderloin steak, seasoned and marinated in traditional Incan food.
Incan marinade?
Incan marinade. Got some traditional French fries. Don't let them fool you. The Incas had it first.
I got the amazing spaghetti and meat sauce because I haven't really eaten much today and I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And I know for our hike to Machu Picchu, they said it's good to, you know, obviously intake carbs because you're gonna be, you know, using a lot of calories. So I'm just gonna be trying to eat and stay hydrated, drink as much as I can. See how this tastes. You know, and they surprisingly serve a lot of starchy, carby food. Like you'll see a lot of pizza spots here, pasta spots, huh, babe?
Oh yeah, everywhere.
A lot of like calzone places, like just because I think it's like you're up in high altitude, so your body's working like twice as hard and you're burning more calories. Oh yeah.